Hey everyone, welcome to a new video, welcome to my channel. My name is Maaike and today I'm doing my monthly get ready with me using products from my Shop My Stash, and we'll just have a bit of a chat about how I'm doing, what I've been up to, those kind of things, because July was a bit of a crazy month, I'm not gonna lie. It was the first 2 weeks of July, 3 weeks, 2.5 weeks, were right before summer break, which if you're a teacher, then you know how crazy it gets the weeks before summer break. So it's been tiring. So let's just get some makeup on my face as well. I will talk about the makeup too. And that's definitely something like today I'm going to do the makeup that I was doing if I wanted to wear a full face of makeup. If you want to see what I was wearing actually most throughout those really busy, crazy weeks, then I would like to refer you to the video I did with the new Catrice Sungasm products, which will be up in the eye above, because that was sort of the makeup look I went for the most, because I just needed to have something really quick and easy, and something that was super quick and easy throughout the month was my e.l.f. Beauty Shield. This is what I've been using as primer underneath foundation if I wanted to go for a full face. But on these days where I was like, okay, I just need to put some makeup on to look a bit more presentable, this was what I was just using as a base, nothing else. Just this concealer, a bit of powder. I would do my brows, put on a little bit of bronzer, a bit of blush, one eyeshadow, and a bright lipstick. That was all I was doing because it was just, and there was even like the final day I had to go into work before summer break, I wore nothing at all. I was so tired. I couldn't even. So let me just start by applying this. And so far, I really like this product. I think I will definitely try to use it up, but I don't think I will because there's quite a bit of product in here. I do use about like a pump and a half, 2 pumps, so I feel I need quite a bit of product. And I like it, but at the same time, I find that sometimes, and that's why I'm also pumping it out onto the brush straight away, because then it's a bit more seamless when it comes to application. I was pumping this out on the back of my hand like I normally would, but I find that it sort of dries up overnight in the little top of the tube. So right there in that little pump, you have a bit of product stuck right there. And that would just dry out. And that was very unpleasant, but I feel that if I do it like this, it's not too bad. So yeah, I was just using this as a base for most of the month. Like I really couldn't be fussed with doing lots and lots of makeup because it was just so crazy. So, yep. And early July is also my birthday, so I also celebrated my birthday with friends and family, which was also really great. So it was like the first time I had like a social gathering in like 4 months. So it was fun. It was great to see everyone again. We had a lovely time. My niece, who's 3 years old, wanted to wear one of my dresses, and we had a great time laughing at her because of course it was way too big on her. But yeah, she wanted to wear a pretty princess dress, and she was like, "You have dresses. Can I wear a dress that you have?" I'm like, "Sure." And she likes all things sparkly. She's that old, you know, 3-year-old. So she wore one of my like sparkly Christmas dresses. We had a good laugh. It was fun. So I'm going to go in with my base, which is the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Tinted Moisturizer. So this is the product they came out with last month, or last year, I think. Not last month, last year. I did get a Colourpop order in yesterday that features the foundation because I quite like this, and I just wanted to try the foundation as well. I like the No Filter foundation better than I did the No Filter concealer, but that's more aimed at like more mattifying, oilier skin types, and this line is more aimed at if you want something very dewy. For a tinted moisturizer, as you will see in a minute, this has pretty good coverage. I have mine in the shade Fair 4N, which is this shade right here, and it works quite well, I have to say. It's It's been a nice one to wear, especially with the warmer weather. And this is what I've been wearing most on days where I wanted to wear a full face of makeup. I barely reach for my Chanel foundation that I also put in here. Like this time around, I also put in a Chanel, what was also tinted moisturizer, not a foundation. But again, similar product where you do get a little bit of coverage. And I feel that this shade also works really well on me. And again, with the Tinted Moisturizer by Colourpop, I need to use about like a pump and a half, 2 pumps to really get sort of the amount of product I want. So I feel that this is going down quite quickly. I'm not sure if you can see, but you can definitely see where I've used up quite a bit of this product. So, but it's like sitting down flat in my drawer. So I probably won't be able to see exactly how much I used up during this month. But yeah, so far, I am really liking this product. It's been pretty good at like holding up also on like a longer work day. And I wore it out a few times as well, and it looked quite nice and glowy. Doesn't settle into any lines, and it stays looking pretty good. So I was happy. Concealer, also pretty fresh by Colourpop. This is in Fair 20N. It's very difficult to read the name off the bottom. And this is a bit lighter, I feel, than a Tinted Moisturizer. And so far as Colourpop concealers go, you know, I didn't like that No Filter concealer. This I like. That No Filter concealer really made my under eyes look very crepey, very dry. This does not. So that's that part of the base done, and I have another Colourpop product that I'm going to go into, and that is the No Filter powder. So I don't think, is there a pretty fresh powder? I don't think so, not yet. Maybe just a loose powder, and I'm not a fan of that. This is in the shade Fair, and I can tell you already right now that even though this isn't exactly gone yet, I'm just a bit done with this product. So after this month, I am going to stop using it. I know I should soldier on and use the whole thing up, and I might actually in the next couple of days, because of course July isn't that long, and like we still have a few more days left, but it's just every single time I stuck my brush in right now, I feel that parts of the powder are breaking off, so I'm no longer able to pick up the amount of product that I prefer. And I've also found, as I was trying to wash this powder out of my brush the other day, that it was really difficult to get out. Like it's almost as if it has, oh, I'm creating new pen as I'm using it. Do you see that? So yeah, this is almost gone anyway, so I might as well just use it a few more times this month before I fill my next Shop My Stash, and then I'm just kind of done with this because it's okay. It's just that it has sort of like almost like a waxy feel to it. All right, so I'm just going to quickly prime my eyelids. I was using the Essence You Better Work eyeshadow primer, and I was trying to use it up. And the other day, I only have just the tiniest amount left in that product, and I was trying to use it, and the product got near my nose, and it smelled really badly, and I was like, I need to stop using you straight away. So ever since I've been using this Lorac Backstage primer. This is a little baby primer that you get when you buy one of their palettes, and this is actually a pretty good eyeshadow primer. So, and it's a mini size, so it's one that you can use up before it goes bad. Yay! And it's crazy that that Essence one went bad before I could use it up, because I've been using nothing but that consistently. Brows. I keep updating you on this brow pencil that I've been using by Essence. This is the Superlast Eyebrow Pomade in Blonde. I only have the smallest little nub left, so again, just a few more applications with this one, I think. And then in August, I can finally select a new brow product to use. And I think I'll go with the Urban Decay Ink Brow. because a lot of people were intrigued when I used it in my full face of Urban Decay, which I did last week. So I'll put it in the eye above, and then I can test it out properly, because I filmed that Urban Decay, full face of Urban Decay, like the first day of summer break. So my brain just wasn't working properly just yet, and I completely forgot to check whether that brow product actually stays for 3 days in your brows. So that's going to be the test I want to do sometime in August. Probably won't be updating you on that anytime soon, because I've decided, like last year and the year before that, and I think even a year before that over on my blog, to make August the month in which I only talk about eyeshadow palettes. So if you don't know me a lot yet, hi, welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining me. My name is Micah, and I'm crazy about eyeshadow palettes. That is my vice. I'm currently still testing a few out so I can get a couple of videos out there next month, so that I've tried everything that I want to talk about. You know what it's like. So I've been very busy testing everything out and doing all that, so to get some content coming your way. So I'm going to be filming lots of videos in the next week to come. That's the plan, to film, like I said, as many videos as I can in advance. So there's going to be lots of content where you will be seeing me wearing the same shirt and makeup, because I'm just going to be talking about the palettes. And I don't want to spend most of my summer vacation filming these videos. So I've decided that this week is going to be filming week, so that I just have everything as much as possible lying on a shelf, and all I have to do is edit it and get it up there. Because that way I can focus on other things that I want to do during this vacation, which is to meet up with friends and family and read books and watch lots of Netflix. That's the only plan I have. Oh yeah, and that's another thing. If you are new here, did you know that I also have a BookTube channel? So go and check out Floating in Books if you'd like to see what I'm reading and updating you on that. Because I used to do everything on this channel, and those book videos just didn't get a lot of views. And I was like, right, then I'm just gonna have to make a second channel where I do that. So I do like one video a week over there. Moving on to bronzer then, because we've done brows. Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you, but I did my brows. Also, like I finished it off with the Glossier Boy Brow in Blonde. That's been my brow gel of choice. Do I love this? I like it. Is it better than my favorite Essence Make Me Brow? It's not. Bronzer. I was going in with a combo. So this is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Radiant Light. And this is their darkest shade, and I have been using this as a bronzer for years. And this bronzer, well, it's a face powder. I'm not sure if you can see it, but these Hourglass products are baked, and they always come with a little bit of a dome. This dome is flat. That's how much I've used it. I've also had it for a while. But yeah, this is a very pretty product, but also very obviously bronzy. So something that works for me in the summertime, but not in the winter time. It's a bit too dark for me then. And then I also prefer more yellow tone bronzers, whereas this is a bit more reddish toned. But it does have a really nice glow. Like, it just works. The only thing I struggle with this product is to pull it down my neck, because I like to go like this. And I find that if I were to dip in to the pan again, this gets a bit too much over here. Ooh, that's blinding. This is the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil. Again, this is an older product. And I've been trying to hit pan on this, and I've been using this as a sort of like contour. I'm not sure you can see that, but it's got a huge dent in it. This is just, I think, like this face combo of this bronzer and with the Hourglass powder, that's been like a combo I used to use back when contouring was truly like a thing. So I just kind of like use this e.l.f. small stipple brush to get it on, and then also blend it out and not have too much of a harsh line going on. That's sort of what we're doing here. And then for highlighter, I went in with the Benefit What's Up highlighter. This is a little cream stick. If I wear a cream highlighter, it's in the summertime, so this has been great for those no makeup days, because I just kind of like rub it onto my fingers like that. And then just Just using the warmth of my fingers, just press it on to the high points of my cheeks. And that makes for a pretty subtle but very wearable glow. So for that no makeup look I was doing, it was absolutely fantastic to wear it like that. And then a product that I also put in my Shop My Stash that was new to me is the Charlotte Tilbury blush in Pillow Talk. This has made its way into my top 5 favorite blush formulas, like for real. This is such a stunning blush. It's just that of these Charlotte Tilbury blushes, this is the only shade that really appeals to me. So I know I won't be buying any of these other ones. How much product do you get in here? 8 grams, that's quite a lot for blush. So I'm just going to swirl my brush in. The idea of this blush is that you swirl it around the edge and then dab it in the middle. I don't do that, I just kind of just do the whole thing and then put it on with a really large fluffy brush. This is so nice. It's got a bit of glow to it, and this is the kind of blush that you just cannot overdo. It's like, I also feel it's like a blush that you'll like if you don't like blush, because it's not too blushy. It's almost like the same sort of shade as my bronzer. So I like that. So yeah, what have I been up to so far? This is like, I'm going into the 2nd week of my summer vacation right now, which is great. So I've had a bit of time to recover, but I also definitely had to do some chores and run errands this first week because there were a couple of things I wanted to get done. So I bought myself a new mattress. That's why I'm not traveling anywhere this summer. I'm saving up for a bathroom, and I had to buy new mattresses. So that's what I did. So those should be here in the next couple of weeks. And then I'm also going to be redoing the inside of my wardrobe because it's just a bit of a mess. So the wardrobe that I have came with the house when I bought it 3 years ago. And it's fine, it works. It's just not very practical. And it's been sort of like my pet peeve from the start that whoever put it in just didn't really know how to like make the best use of a space. So I've now been to IKEA and I bought this complete like inside of a wardrobe kind of thing because that's wall mounted. So I'm going to hopefully be able to set that up in the next couple of weeks as well to do that. So I primed my lids with my usual combo of my MAC Paintpot Painterly and my The Body Shop little creamy colored eyeshadow. This paint pot feels like I've hit the bottom of it. Like if I hold it up against the light, I can see the light coming through. So it's only going to be a matter of time till I start to see pan in this, I think. But yeah, that's been working quite fine. And today I want to use a new eyeshadow palette to me, because as I've been mentioning, I've been using all of these new eyeshadow palettes in the past week, and what I've been really into this year is trying little palettes. And I have one Viseart palette, and it's one of their 12 pans. Is it 12 or 15? Like the ones with the clear lid that are very expensive, and it's an all shimmer palette. And that's why I don't use it. It's got a couple of really stunning shades, but I don't use that palette because it has all shimmer. So it doesn't really feel like a palette that I can do one look with. So I wanted to try some new Viseart stuff, and they are doing all of these like small palettes. This is the Petit Pro 3, and the reason why I went with this is because it has these green shades and then like something that looks a bit more like mauvey purpley. It looked a bit more purple online, I have to say, than it does in real life. It feels more pink in real life, but it's got a full row of mattes and a full row of shimmers. And the idea that I had was to try and see if I can use all 8 shades and do a look with it, so that I've tried all the shades in here. So you got these 2 really stunning greens. Of course, you could also just use these 2 together. That would be a look too, but I just want to go out and try and use all 8 shades right now. So that's what I'm going to be doing for you. All right, so we are almost finished. I also used my mascaras just now, which is the Falsies Flared by Maybelline. This is one that I repurchased when I was in the US because it's discontinued where I live. And I have to say that I don't like it as much as I remember liking it. So I prefer the Falsies Lash Lift for sure. And then I use the Glam and Doll by Waterproof by Catrice to top it off. That sort of saves the day, but I don't feel that this Falsies Flared is as volumizing as I remember it to be, and it's probably because it has a bit of a flexible wand, so it kind of moves as you're applying it. I don't like that. And then this fixing spray, this is not by Makeup Revolution, this is by e.l.f. I put it in this bottle because I preferred the spritzer, and I only have about this much left. So again, just a few more uses of that fixing spray. So I've got quite a few products here today that are almost gone, which is super exciting. So that means that for August I can hopefully, or in August, I can start choosing lots of other things. So let me talk to you about this eyeshadow palette. So to my surprise, this neutral brown is more of a mauve. So I was very happy when I put that in my crease. I put this darker matte also in the crease just to make sure there was a bit of depth. And then I put the green all over my lid. I used this dark green matte as a bit of a liner. And I used these two shimmers on the lower lash line. This matte to blend everything out. And this is in the inner corner. So it's a very simple, easy, very neutral look. And that's also what I was going for, because I will not be applying lipstick in this video, because right now I'm going to be filming my MAC lipstick collection video, which I've been trying to do for the past 3 months, and I never got around to it because doing these videos are not gentle on the lips, plus they are pretty time consuming. So I wanted to update you on that. I put 3 MAC lipsticks in my Shop My Stash because I really wanted to make an effort to do this video right now. And the 3 that I put in my Shop My Stash are Candy Yum Yum, which is this really bright pink shade, Impassioned, which is this coral, and Lady Danger. And I think you will have seen me wearing these shades in some of my recent videos. But right now I'm going to sign off for this video so that I can start filming my next video, which is why I went for such a neutral eye look. I could have gone for something far crazier, but I wanted to keep it neutral because I had to film another video today. That MAC's lipstick video will be up on Thursday already. So if you want to see what these lipsticks look like on in my Shop My Stash, then make sure you stay tuned and watch that video. I think that will be easier. So yeah, thank you very much for watching this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more by me. I already mentioned that next month is going to be August palette month here, or eyeshadow palette extravaganza. I'm not sure yet what I'm going to be calling it. But yeah, I'm going to be talking about nothing but eyeshadow in the next couple of weeks, and you will get an extra video on Saturdays. So I hope you would like to stay tuned. See you in my next video. Bye bye.